Good afternoon, adventurers. Everyone, let me know if you can hear me out there. I'm always going to start like that just because I want to be sure. I've had mess ups in the past, so we're going to get through this. But, anyways, if you can hear me out there, just go ahead and let me know in the chat. Chicken Little, Logan. Kind of jealous right now, Logan. Not going to lie. Sounds good, man. Okay, so if y'all didn't check them codes there at the beginning, you can go back, rewatch it, or you can go to my YouTube home and you can get my affiliate links from there and you can save a little bit on your favorite gear. Good afternoon, Ruben. How you doing, buddy? Is your foot doing better? If y'all didn't know, Ruben has had, 2 surgeries now on your feet? He's kind of laid up. And going to get back out there in the spring, though, aren't we, Ruben? Get you back in shape for the mountains, buddy. Okay, guys, so I'm going to get started here. Ooh, sorry to hear that, Ruben. Yeah, feet are something that you really don't want to hurt because they're hard at healing. Yeah, gonna get on here tonight. I was gonna highlight my previous video that I dropped yesterday with my trip with my wife, and we're gonna segment that into tonight, talking about planning trips for friends or family, however you want to say it. It's gonna coincide with each other. You already know how that's gonna go when you're inviting people, when you're planning trips. I've done several trips this year, planned a few of them, went on a few of them, and I'm by no means an expert on it at all. I'm always messing up when it comes to the trips. I can plan it all out, but something's always going to happen. It's just how it goes. But it's always nice when you accomplish it though, and you make it back to where you came from. So there's that. But anyways, guys, I'm going to talk about planning trips and planning this trip with my wife. So kind of had a different plan than what we originally had. We originally were going to go to Garden of the Gods, and I had a nice, easy, trip. It was going to be flat, not a whole lot of elevation. We're going to go see the garden. Going to circle back around, camp on the creek for the night, that kind of thing. Awesome. But check the weather the night of, and it was like the percentage chance of rain out there was 75% chance on Saturday. So that was a no-go. So I had to think quick, and I'd been down to Beaver Creek Wilderness before with Jeremiah Stringer. Me and Jeremiah, he took me down there last fall about the same time this last year, right around Halloween time, and it's about the same colors. It's beautiful down there, and let me just tell you, it's when it says wilderness, it's wilderness there. It's like Rich knows what we mean by wilderness. He took me through some wilderness, but as he said there, he plans trips on non-existent trails. Well, apparently I do too, buddy. This trip right here, I mean, I'm glad I'm still married. That's all I gotta say. She puts up a lot of shit for me, and this was one of them. This is one of them shits. But Beaver Creek Wilderness is a WMA. It's about 30 minutes from my house, south of my house. It's in between me and Big South Fork. Real beautiful area. All of the trails, I think, are old logging trails, and there's a whole lot of old logging roads around there too. So it's easy to get lost in there. Very easy. I definitely used GPS, and it got me out of what was going to turn into one of the roughest hikes that I've done, and it was pouring the rain. That's why I'm saying she definitely loves me, because it was rough. But talk about planning trips. So this is also the second trip I've done that I've took someone on and about killed them, I guess you would say. I don't know if they're going to get on here, but we have Mr. Wild Millennial Jason, and then we had Josh Hippo. I don't know what his. I mean, that's what he goes by, I think. But yeah, I don't know what it is. Something about it when I'm playing trips. I don't know. Just don't work out sometimes. It's always fun though. That's what I say. It's an adventure. It's always an adventure. This one was definitely an adventure. It was great. If y'all didn't watch my video, you can go back and watch it. I dropped it yesterday, but that video was pretty sweet. I mean, it was a pretty sweet time. We didn't even really have to hike in that far for camp. It's all downhill, which sucked because it's all uphill when you leave. But she I mean, it was maybe a mile and a quarter down to camp. Got down there, camped close to the creek, and made us a little makeshift campsite. You know, she had a nice little setup. I like that tarp. I ain't gonna lie. When it started raining that night, we got to sit underneath of it. Really nice area. Really great setup for her. She slept great, which is awesome. When she got to experience the new hammock, and she slept amazing, which means I can upgrade her in the future because she now likes the gathered in style. But anyways, so next morning we woke up. You know, if you haven't watched the video, go back and watch it. Let's just say the parts that I left out on the loop there's reasons it got left out. It was once you got over the hill and got back to the creek, there was a trail at one point in time, I think, Rich, because I did get on the trail at some points and then went right back off. And eventually I was like, no, screw this. I'm walking up the hill where I know where the trail I went up earlier, and I can go down that. So we did that. We walked up the hill to get back to the trail that we went up earlier. It wasn't that hard. I mean, I did what I did. I followed little game trails and followed the easiest route I could find, I thought. But if Ruben knows this, he's backpacked with his wife. He might have a story or two. I don't know. I'm going to put a link out here after I talk so we can hear about someone else's story. But let's just say it started pouring the rain, and there was this non-existent trail hardly. And when you get to hiking and you're looking forward, you don't hear it, and I tend to get a little bit ahead of my wife, Brandy, my wife, and I'll look back, and if I get too far ahead, I'll stop. Well, I didn't hear what had happened or nothing. I just turned around and seen her sitting on the ground crying, and I start walking towards her. Let's just say I got a few choice words and turn back around and start walking. But it was not planned what I wanted to have planned. We've had better trips. I'm not going to lie. I'll get her out again here and probably, I want to say, I'll try to get her out if there's a nice weekend in December if we can get out. I'd like to get her out and let her see some of the gorge when there's snow on the ground, maybe. I haven't got to experience snow out there yet. But yeah, I've put the ringer through with some people, with even my daughter. I don't know what it is. It just happens, I guess. That's my luck half the time, I guess. Half the time it's great trips, and the other half the time it's fun, but it's definitely an adventure. But okay, guys, enough talking about me and talking about my wife. She's probably here getting ready to pull in. She's getting ready to pull in from work, so she'll probably go back and watch this and be like, "You didn't have to talk so much about that trip." But I'm gonna post this stream out here, post this link out here, and if you all want to join in the live, you can join in the chat there. Join in, and I'll add you in on here, and we can sit here and talk back and forth about a trip that you've got some good memories about. Could be good memories if the trip went amazing. I like to talk about the top type 2 fun. Yeah, any of y'all want to join out there? I'll throw the link out there. Just threw that out there if y'all want to join, and or we can sit here and talk back and forth in the chat. What are those? Here we go. Here. What are those 2 rules, Logan? What are they? You got me intrigued. We need to start looking at a trip sometime after November, of course, because I'm taking the rest of the month off, and Black Friday's when I'm hitting the trail again, guys. So you might see a few gear videos come out, but you're not going to see a whole lot of trip videos. I'm taking a break until my Black Friday trip with Jeremiah and Jason, and probably gonna have to plan. I want to plan a winter trip with my wife. Probably one with, and then January we're all going to HangCon. We're all going as a family to HangCon, so we're heading south to Florida in January for a weekend. And I don't know, I might do a New Year's trip. She works New Year's weekend, so I may do a New Year's Eve trip somewhere. That'd be pretty cool. Go New Year's, maybe in the gorge. What's going on, man?
How's it going?
Not too bad. It's been a long day.
Yeah, it's been a long day. I'm glad it's my Friday for sure.
I bet.
Um,
So what's them 2 rules?
Okay, so the first rule is it always takes twice as long and it's twice as hard. So if you think it's going to be easy, 2 mile an hour, 6 miles, it's going to take you about twice as long as you think it will. And it's going to be twice as hard for whoever you're with, and maybe even yourself.
Yep. What's the second one?
So the other one is I lost it. Hold on one sec. What was it? There was one more. Always expect it to thunderstorm. You know, I think we were talking last live about my trip with me and Joey.
Mm-hmm.
And every time we went somewhere, it thunderstorms. So always plan on it to just be an awful thunderstorm, because it seems to happen every time.
Yep. This one was definitely that type of trip. It was twice as far, twice as hard. I wasn't planning. It actually ended up being like about 6 miles, and we did 5 of those miles that day. But I'd say probably at least a half a mile to 3/4 of a mile that was no trail. That was me finding the way back to the trail.
Yeah, that happens to you a lot, don't it?
It does. I mean, I guess I just like getting lost and finding my way back. I don't know. It's not lost. As I don't know if you ever met Robbie. He's been on here before, but his name of his channel is I'm not lost. I'm exploring. So I'm not lost. I'm adventuring.
Right. Yeah. But yeah, you were talking about your wife there and sitting down on the trail. That reminded me of a trip with my wife. We went to Fiery Gizzard, and I'd never been on the trail before, and we got to that. It's right before Ravens Point. I don't know if you remember. I'm sure you remember.
Mm-hmm. That's the best view that's there.
Oh yeah, Ravens Point.
And the one right, there's the view right whenever you're getting towards the end of it's in between is it Small Wilds and Foster Falls. There's another lookout that's pretty cool.
Oh, that's cool. Yeah. I hadn't been to that one. I'll have to check it out. Let's see who just got here. Backpacking with, I can't read it. Who just showed up? I saw
That's
it.
Buck. That's
okay.
That's Timmy Boy. I'm gonna start calling him Timmy Boy. Timber.
Hey Tim, was that last video y'all posted? Was that AI?
Which I haven't seen his one that he posted.
I think it was posted on Ben's page, the Hilltop Packs page, but I saw
haven't seen that one yet.
There. It looked like a cartoon character. I was kind of curious.
Yeah, but he's talking about Ravens Point.
Yeah. Sorry. So yeah, Ravens Point. Fine. It was right before Ravens Point. There's a good little climb there right before, and Man, we were going down through there, and it was hot. It wasn't raining. It was just hot and muggy, and we were coming up through there, and it's already tough, already, huffing, puffing, and she trips, and it just sets her off. It's same deal, but it was awesome.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, we had a good time, but it's
Yeah,
just
yeah. The bad thing was like I didn't even hear it happen. I just turned around
yeah. And the
and
worst thing you could do is laugh.
I didn't laugh. I went to try to help, and she was because I didn't hear it happen, and I didn't turn around fast enough. Is one of them. You mother. But I was in the mode. I'm trying to find our way back. I'm sorry. I'm focused, and it got the best of me. Then I guess
Hey, it happens, man.
you said Quebec Run. That was your last video, Tim. I'm pretty sure that looked like the spot where I lost my dirt diggler.
I
I
saw
left it.
on Hilltop Packs. Tim, did y'all find his and put it up for sale?
Said that was Ben and his AI.
Yeah, some of it looked real, but some of it looked AI, and I was like, I don't know, maybe, you know.
Yeah, I was going to try to make it up there for this weekend with them, but it ended up being deer season. I got to get some more deer in the freezer.
Was it muzzle loader season up there yet for y'all, or is it still bow?
No, it's a modern gun, man.
Really,
rifle.
already?
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah, they're already
Yeah,
running like
boy.
crazy. I about hit one yesterday going to work. That ain't coming home. It's the same little buck.
Wow.
Yeah, I'm gonna hopefully try to get one to put in the freezer, and then my Jazzy, my daughter, she got one the weekend of when we were in the gorge for the meetup. That was also youth season, so she was out with my father-in-law, and she killed a little button buck. So I got some meat, but I put usually 2 or 3 in the freezer, so the next year I ain't got to worry too much about it.
Nice. Yeah, the last deer I got, they gave me mostly ground venison. And I was like, well, I don't really want ground venison. I'd like some tenderloins and some stew meat. And so I don't know. I might try to maybe process it myself or something. I don't know.
Oh man, up here they give you the tenderloin. You can tell them if you want steaks or if you want to make it on a burger or if you want roast.
Mm-hmm.
Then whatever's left over, if you don't want steaks, if you get steaks and stuff, whatever's left over, they just turn into burger.
Right. Yeah, they turned almost all of mine into burger.
And I mean, we eat a lot of the burgers. Like I made chili tonight, and that's what I put in it was the burger that I have left from the deer I probably killed. Didn't kill one last year, so it's the year before.
Yeah, I like doing rotel with it. Rotel is real good. Cheese dip, rotel cheese.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Mm. Yeah, I made chili. I put and then my mom, she cans deer meat, so I put some canned deer roast in it, and then I cut up I can't remember the name of the sausage, but it's a smoked sausage. I can't remember the name of it though, but it's a real. I'd seen it whenever we were when I was at a hang, and someone was cooking it at breakfast, and I didn't know what it was, and I tried it. It's pretty good. So.
Yeah, I'm not sure what that would be. I'm not too in depth with all that. Different types of cuts and stuff like that. So sounds pretty good though.
Someone took my dirt diggler. That's not fair. What?
The dirt digglers work pretty good. But the digging rip definitely a good replacement for sure.
She opened the door, looked at me funny. Jeremiah asked if I could get her on here, and I was like, nah, she ain't down for that kind of stuff.
She don't want to tell her part of the story?
No, she don't want to relive that.
Ruben Hike says the butchers always take their cut. That's probably true, Ruben. I'd say it is true.
Oh, I know they do. I know I had a lot more tenderloin than that. I know how to do it, but Brandy told me that I ain't allowed to do it inside the house on her counter. So, but my mom, they're getting ready to rebuild their house out there. So they said when they rebuild, they're gonna have a big old like stainless steel like sink and everything they bought at an auction. And they're like, you're more than welcome to clean it out here. I'm like, yep, I'm gonna start doing that.
Perfect. Perfect.
Yeah, we always done ours growing up. I mean, why? I mean, I do like taking it to them, taking them like the burger and getting burger because going and trying to get some pork fat or something to put in your burger because I like the pork fat mixed in with my deer burger.
Oh yeah. See, I don't know. I don't know what they mix with mine, if they mixed anything or not.
They'll
But
do usually they'll ask or they usually do beef. Like they'll
right.
mix beef fat. They usually if they ask, I tell them I want pork fat because the pork fat takes away a lot of that venison taste when you cook
Hmm.
it.
I might have to try that next time. If I don't know what they did last time, but it was
Yeah,
really gamey, so I don't know. I don't know
I
really.
cook it. I mean, I make it with spaghetti. I make it with chili. I make smash burgers with it. My kids love it. Like my daughter loves the smash burgers, and they love the chili that I made tonight.
Yeah, it looked good.
Yeah, I
I know if
make a
everybody.
really meaty, hearty chili. You ain't
Yeah.
throwing no macaroni in my chili.
Did you cook some pork there, Rich?
Rich said we process them at camp. Yeah, they have a deer camp over there, and they process the deer and they eat half the deer there. I bet.
That's one way to do it.
Night, Ursa. Howdy. How you doing? Well, thank you for looking, Tim. I want to thank you for trying to find it. I've got the digging rip now, though. I ain't had to use it though. I got it. I ain't had to use it yet.
I used it for a video. I don't know if you saw the Spooky Dookie video I made.
Yeah, I seen it. That was pretty good.
Yeah. I hadn't been making videos here lately. I need to get back doing that again. I've been a little busy, so.
Yeah, I've been busy all week. I've been trying to get that coffee video, and I'm like, it ain't gonna happen yet. Probably ain't gonna happen till probably Sunday, which taking the month off, we'll try to do a few gear videos and maybe edit them and set them for dates to just auto upload, something like that.
hmm That's the way to do it, it seems.
But yeah, he said your video was was funny shit.
Yeah, I tried. I don't know. I don't have a great sense of humor, so
I mean, I got it. I liked it.
it was funny. That's good. That means I did something right for sure. Did you see Tim's latest video?
Uh, Actually, I watched it this morning on his camp routine.
Yeah,
I
yeah.
was I was very I was very much intrigued, and I watched all his videos. I ain't gonna lie, I'm a Buckley stalker, I guess. No,
Hmm.
I watch all of his videos. I like his content. He does a good job, and there's just something about his voice. You just start playing it, you can go to sleep.
I think he could be the voice for so many commercials.
Oh, I know. It's like one of them. Like I call him. He's the white Morgan Freeman.
Oh yeah, that's great.
He's got I tell him you got the perfect voice to do voiceovers, man. I'm just telling you, like you could just throw in a voiceover anywhere, and it's gonna work.
Let's see. Rich says he has a cuber and a grinder. Vacuum seal everything in portions, refreeze and freeze it. That's
See,
the
that's
way to
what we
do it.
do. That's what we have at home. We have the big stainless steel grinders, and then the big. My parents bought them at auctions, big stainless steel like slicers and stuff. So growing up, we always did our own, and then we used butcher tape back in the day, and butcher paper. And then once they came out with the vacuum sealed stuff, we went to that. And doing your own is always the best way to do it. I'm not gonna lie. Then if you can find the Amish place and take it to them, take some to some of the burger meat to them,
hmm
or I don't know how it goes. Yeah, take some of your burger meat to them and ask and tell them you want summer sausage or jerky, and they'll give you that in exchange.
Oh yeah, that's neat.
Which
Yeah,
when
they
I
make some.
usually like getting some of that made from them. I thought I'd eat a lot more summer sausage than I anticipated. So I still got summer sausage left. I ate a lot more of the like the sausage sticks.
hmm Yeah, I got some summer sausage, and for some reason I didn't realize they'd already cooked it, and
Or
that was the driest summer sausage I've ever had in my life.
Ursa said we need to do the audio book for. Tim needs to do the audio book for Ben's book. I've said the same thing.
That'd be great. Tim says he can't read a book that long.
Afternoon, Skeeter. Skeeter. Pumpkin eater.
And Skeeter says, "Do you know the Muffin Man?" The Muffin Man?
I do know the Muffin Man.
Hmm.
Do you know where he lives?
On Drury Lane.
Tim said he can't read it that long. I feel you, Tim. I'm an audiobook kind of guy. I can't read. My wife tried to get me to do it, and I was like, if you want me to, I'll definitely listen to your books, but I can't read. I mean, I just don't. It's not something I can listen to them all day though, and I retain it pretty well. And she listened to a few of her books. Well, a few of them now. They're actually pretty good. I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah, what books have you read so far? I mean, you read any hiking books? I got a couple I can recommend if you hadn't.
Oh, me?
Yeah, audio books. Yeah.
No, these are her adult books.
Oh, nice. Yeah.
Oh yeah. We're
Those would be more interesting if Tim read them for sure.
oh yeah. But I haven't really read a whole lot of. I mean, I actually want to buy Ben's book and read it. I actually need to get it and have all of them sign it. It's one thing I haven't got yet.
Yeah, here's a couple of good audio books. I don't know, Free Outside. I don't know if you've heard of that one, Jeff Garmeyer. That's a pretty good audio book there. And then there's one by Sally Chaffin Brooks. I can't remember the name off the top of my head. It's a really good audio book. She does a great job. Wild Millennials here. What's up, man?
You have to send me some recommendations, man.
Yeah, I'll definitely have to.
What's going on, Jason? What you doing, buddy? Heard you're going to be getting on later, shooting the shit and playing some. What's the name of that new game? I can't remember what you told me. It's really interesting, but I ain't got a PC or nothing to play it on. I watched you play it the other night, and it looked pretty cool. You could get Ed Kemper to do the audio book. I'm sorry, you must be either way older than me, or I'm not tuned in. Who's Ed Kemper here? Do you know who that is?
I'm not sure. Do say Tim's comment. When I do read, I forget what I read by the end of the page. Me too, Tim. I'm glad I'm not the only one.
Oh, me too. I always told my wife I'm an audio learner, so if you want me to learn something, talk to it. I'm an audio visual person. You show me and I listen. Guess what? I'm going to get it. I may not look like I'm listening, but I'm listening.
So we got an idea for a video here.
Arc Raiders. There we go. Arc Raiders. That's the game he was playing.
Brilliant idea for video. Do a camp challenge video only using a hatchet like in the book Hatchet.
I've used a hatchet before. I'm not gonna lie. I started with a hatchet 3 years ago. That was one of the first things given up. I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah, they're a little heavy.
I was not mad one bit to give that thing up.
So it looks like
ADHD. I wouldn't know anything about that, Tim. I'm sorry.
Ed Kemper. Well, Ed Kemper was a convicted serial killer from the 70s.
Oh Lord.
Let's say unalive.
What is with you, Rich, and the weird? My Lord, Rich, you got a effed up sense of humor.
We appreciate that around here.
He does readings for audio, so he does readings for audiobooks. Well, I ain't gonna lie, that's kind of freaky.
I wonder if I've ever listened to any of his books.
Be funny if you have.
be like a audiobook in school that we like listen to in class as like a elementary school kid.
Mm-hmm.
Serial killer.
And we got off to sit on serial killers now. I mean,
Yeah, how do we get on this
I
trail? Did you take us off trail again?
somehow we did. I mean, I like the adventure. It's off trail adventures with Woodall.
Definitely the adventure for sure.
Well, I mean, I'm always down to get lost. Well, no, to adventure, not get lost. To adventure.
Anybody else want to hop on? I don't know how many people can get on video, but anybody else want to join?
Anybody else want to get in here and talk about being a serial killer, or I'm talking, or tell us about anything they want to talk about here? We was talking about taking family on trips. I don't know how we got to the idea of serial killers. I think it was Rich and his weird sense of humor. But if y'all want to jump in here, I'll copy the link again and throw it in the chat there.
Well, since we're on the topic, have you ever met somebody on trail and you think, you know what, this might be a serial killer? Have you ever?
I have. I ain't gonna lie, I have.
I met some crazy people on trail, and you think, you know, this guy's kind of strange. I don't know if I'd want to camp near this guy. This last guy, his name was Tim. I think Tim Buck. No, I'm just kidding. But
Yeah, that guy's a little weird. I'm not gonna lie. So, for some reason, he's trying to like come get in my hammock the last night of up there in the gorge.
just
Like
trying
he
to
went up there. He went up there to Jason's hammock first, and Jason's like, "What are you doing, buddy?" And then he's like, then he turns around, and starts walking towards my hammock. I'm guessing he's feeling pretty good that night.
Yeah, that was definitely a good time.
It's another way.
Looks like Tim could have walked off the side of the cliff if he wasn't careful.
Mm-hmm. I'll send this link to Jason. He'll hit it this way, I think.
Now, I know if you're on your phone, you have to use Safari if you're trying to join on. You can't use Google Chrome. I don't know. Not sure why, but at least for me, that's.
Hey Jason, I sent you that link in your Wild Millennium Gmail. If you want to join, I know that's the way I got to send it to you most of the time. I'm very weird, but I don't kill. Well, I ain't gonna lie. It would have been pretty funny if you'd unzipped my top and tried to get in the hammock with me. I ain't gonna lie. It would have been kind of weird and funny because weird and funny because I probably would have puked on you because that was I got pretty sick that night. I ain't gonna lie. I got a little too happy with the tequila, with the camp margaritas, and got my hammock, and it did not end very well. I started getting the spins, and then, yep.
What's up, Aaron? Sorry, I think we skipped your comment there. Didn't see you come in. How you been, man? You been doing good?
Rich sees your post, Aaron, like a weird serial killer. I see you, Aaron. Sorry. How you doing, buddy? You just got back from South Carolina, didn't you? With who all was at that hang? I'm sure Fancy Nancy was there. He's always at the hangs. You don't want to tell them, Rich, thank you. That man, you give him a thank you, and he's going to run with it. I'm just going to tell you.
There we go. I was going back and reading some comments here.
That's what I'm trying to
do. Yeah, I don't know how some people keep up with the comments. Sometimes they pop in there, you just you miss them.
That's difficult whenever you're having a conversation and you're like, oh yeah.
Hey, I love the comments, y'all. Keep them coming. That's okay. I might miss you, but
we'll get to you. We're a little bit ADHD on this channel. We get into doing a conversation, then we forget, and then we come back and we're like, oh, let's get caught up real quick, and we might go silent, but we're catching up. That's what we're doing. We took an adventure to the side road and had a little adventure talking about an adventure.
So back to hiking with the family.
Yep. He said Fancy Nancy was there.
Fancy
All the
Nancy.
whole family was there, I guess. Have you ever met Fancy Nancy? Richard Nance? He's down in your parts. I think he's from like maybe South Carolina. I don't know. He's a pretty peculiar feller. He's pretty cool. I ain't gonna lie. I gotta message him. He said he's got a few people he wants me to get with to do some backpacking down where he's at. He knows a few people down there.
Hmm.
Rich said it means the world to him.
Hmm.
You're breaking my heart, Rich. Just gonna say you're breaking my heart.
Did Stone Date miss the part of the conversation about the trip? Did he come in late?
When's the next trip? Oof. Well, the next one's going to be definitely a lot easier, and it'll probably be the gorge, maybe in December with her. Or we might go south. I don't know.
You need to come up down to Savage Gulf and check it out. Easy trail, man.
Yeah, I'll have to take a look at that. Is that out and back? Those ones out there?
Well, a lot of them. So one of the routes I've been thinking about is actually the campground is walkable from your car. I mean, it's just like right there. But you can make a nice little 5-6 mile loop. You could make an 8 mile day out of it if you really wanted to. Be right beside your car. That'd be pretty sweet.
Yeah, that wouldn't be bad at all.
There's a couple different options there, but you got some campgrounds close to the car, and you got some campgrounds back 5-6 miles in. So you can kind of do whatever you're comfortable with.
That wouldn't be a bad one. I don't, you know me. The mileage ain't a thing, ain't a problem with me. I wouldn't mind going further in, less people there.
Thinking you bring steaks, you'll be right beside the car. You can cook them up.
I can go 6 miles with steaks.
Right. But yeah, there's some awesome places. I mean, all the trails I've ever been on there are just clean, good trails. You know, no off trailing. I mean, it's really nice.
Yeah, Fiery Gizzard was really nice.
Mm-hmm.
And actually, that's where after Jeremiah seen the video, that's where he's playing. That's where we're playing. That's where we're going for Black Friday. But we're doing it a different way. We're going south to north, and we're going to stay the first night at Small Wilds.
Oh, okay.
And then we're gonna do the whole thing the next day. I was like, it's gonna be. I bet you it's gonna be cold as shit walking down on that creek.
You know, you don't ever really know around Thanksgiving. It could be really cold, or you could get a heat wave and it'll be hot. I've got pictures in shorts on Thanksgiving.
Aaron, you're not very nice, buddy.
She's gonna burn your pancakes.
She got a little bruised up. I mean, she forgave me, but it will be a minute before she'll probably go on a trip with me. I don't know what it is. This is one of them moments, I guess. It happens eventually.
Let's see, Aaron, you're the hammock wizard, ain't you? If I remember right, you do hammocking.
He does a little bit of hammocking.
A little bit.
Just a tiny bit.
Yeah, I was going to tell him I ordered a Superior Gear underquilt this week. They had a sale going on, 10 to 20% off their whole website. If y'all ain't checked that out, that's probably a good deal.
Yeah, I checked them out. I was very intrigued in a 15-degree Superior. I was very intrigued into. I was like, I was really intrigued in that 40-degree Voyager for my daughter. I was like, man, that'd be a hell of an upgrade for her.
So my plan is, if we want to get off on this hammock side trail here, is I'm thinking about I ordered a 15-degree underquilt.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna try it with my Hennessy, but I'm thinking what I want to do is if I end up liking it, I'm gonna buy 11-foot Superior with a 45-degree sewn in.
Mm-hmm.
and then I'll have the 45-degree all the time, and I can add a wind
Throw that,
protector out of it.
throw that,
Or,
throw that 15 on there, and you're good.
exactly. Yeah, when it's cold, throw that 15 on. But any other time I can throw a wind protector on it. Be perfect.
I see my daughter. She has a 0-degree quilt, so top quilt. So that 40, she'd probably get down to about 30. But I was sitting there looking at it, I was like, man, that'd be a hell of an upgrade from she's using my original lay flat hammock that I had like probably a few years ago, probably 2 or 3 years ago.
Mm.
I started with it, and then it didn't last very long, maybe 6 months, and then I went to hanging high. I like my Circadian Pro now, though. I like my Circadian a lot.
I still got my Hennessy. I got it at Trail Days in either 2010 or 2011. It was when Hennessy first really started coming out with their ultralight backpacker hammocks.
Mr. Aaron says you're making his boss super jelly right now. That means she's sitting there watching with him, and she's as bad as he is. She's a big gear junkie too. She actually has some nicer gear than him, and I think it's because Mama owns the roost.
Hey, you gotta give your wife the best gear.
Oh, we got Jason joined here. We'll get him on here.
Oh, awesome! Yeah.
Can you hear us, Jason?
What's up, Jason?
Play around with this here. See what we can get kind of layout on that here.
There we go. There we
go.
go.
Like that one.
Okay. I forgot to turn my shit on here.
Hey, you know what? I've been on a while. I can hop off for a minute if y'all want to take the screen. I'll take the chat for a little while if y'all want to do that.
No, you're good.
Okay, cool.
Oh.
Man, you got the professional setup there, dude.
Nah, not really. This microphone's like $80. It's not that much. I think the stand was $15. This is all less than $100. The camera though was decent. So what's up?
So what's going on, man?
So
you got the game this Sunday? Is that?
Yeah. It was fun. Quite exciting. Defense is just trash, dude. I'm about done with it.
That's what happens when you hire an offensive coordinator, coach, and he's really not an offensive coordinator.
Well, he's not. Yeah, he's not any good. He's not any good. At least with the old coach Marvin Lewis. At least he was a defensive-minded coach. So at least he focused on that. But that's why the offense was always trash and couldn't score shit. Carson Palmer and yeah. And then Andy Dalton I think he had Andy Dalton for what, 3 or 4 years, and then actually 4 or 5, and then it switched over to Zach Taylor having him for I think a year, and then he ended up drafting Burrow.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, Burrow hit a lot of his inefficiencies as a coach.
Yeah, definitely. Definitely. And then what's his name? Brian Callahan, the old offensive coordinator, when we went to the Super Bowl and stuff, he goes to I guess it was the Titans and gets fired in what I think 17 months. So I mean, yeah, Burrow just the fact that he's so good just elevates everybody around him, even when they shouldn't be. Mm-hmm. So I think we're kind of seeing that every single time that he goes out with like Zach Taylor, like just calling absolute stupid plays.
Mm-hmm.
I mean the whole stadium, dude. When he did that that run with like 37 seconds left on second down, and he ran it and got 1 yard and had to call timeout. Like the whole stadium just started booing him. Like, it was just unbelievable. I think that was for the Jets game when we lost 39 to 38. Like I can't even. You score 38 points, man.
Yeah, I mean, there's nothing wrong with the offense. I mean,
no.
Clearly, you need to do something with your defense.
Yeah, When you got 41-year-old Joe, I'm 41. Look at me. I'm 41 years old. Imagine me going out there and throwing tutties and scrambling for my life and scoring 42 points in an NFL game and still losing.
Yeah, fuck that.
Interesting stat is Joe Flacco has been in the league, I think, 17 years, right?
Mm-hmm.
And he has never thrown for more than 400 yards. I think his highest was like 390 something. Out of all those 17 years, and then this past game he threw for 470 and still lost. I think I'm off those Patriot tickets that I got. I don't know. I can't ever get none of my friends that are south to come up, so fuck them. I'll just
every time you hit me up, I'm out.
Yeah, this one's a bye week, so I was thinking about going and hitting up an overnighter, but have to be a solo one because Josh ain't gonna do shit.
Oh, he's still broke. Rich broke that butt off. That's what he did. What it was, wasn't it?
I don't know. He ain't said much. He ain't been talking much. So I guess he's been super busy at work, and it's probably that time of year where doing things like that aren't as interesting because it doesn't have the gear. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
Like he's gonna have to spend more money to do. What me too. So I'm not just talking about him. Like me too. But I mean, I got other things ramping up that I need to do. So it's kind of like I'm trading one for the other for the time being.
Yeah, I ain't gonna be doing a.
I'm
like I
always
said, I ain't gonna be doing a whole lot
with my other shit here.
I was gonna say your other side gig
with my actual work.
Yeah.
But yeah, it's pretty good. Usually I got that
the money making fun side.
Yeah, definitely. I usually got that 3D printer up and jumping.
I mean, you've been coming out with a bunch of shit on it for your other side.
Yeah,
your other channel.
I kind of got. I don't want to.
You need to create an online store, man. That's what you're gonna do. Is create an online store and sell that stuff.
I'm just like I got my my merch website and shit for the channel.
Mm-hmm.
Stuff like that. But
that's something you need to start marketing, man.
Not the wild millennial. So just so everybody knows, you know what I mean? We're not talking about that. We're talking about something completely different. But I got the merch channel already, or the .com of the same name. So I got that, but I'm just gonna make those available on there. You know what I mean?
Oh yeah, man.
I got the merch channel, so I'm just gonna make those available. And I already printed off, I don't know, 100 of them or so, for that upgrade and that. Yeah. 48-0. That's unbelievable. But I printed off a bunch of them for that V-Grow one that I just upgraded on.
Mm-hmm.
But I kind of got scolded by not really scolded, but he said some shit to me about doing it. The guy that I kind of work with through the company, he was like, "Oh man, you need to let me know whenever you do upgrades, to things like that." He's like, "Because our manufacturers get a little crying and when they see people, doing things to their products." I'm like, "Man, I if you go back and check 5 emails ago, like I asked you, put me in contact with the design team. He told me he only works with marketing. So what do you want me to do? Like I told you I was going to do it. You sent me it anyway. I did it. Now you're going to have a very hard time because you're going to have to be answering emails on why you don't provide something this easy, So have fun."
They're just going to pay you to be an engineer for them. That's what they need to do.
I said they need to hire me on the design team. Well, once they're asking like, well, whose influencer came up with this idea, and then the guy's going to have to be like, mine. You know what I mean? It's like, well, you're going to have to send that guy an email, get him over here. Except I'm not going to go.
Nope.
I'm it's over the water. Whew, and I ain't going.
Nope.
Not going. Plus they don't speak any English, so it'd be a little hard to communicate. So, It is what it is. I'll just stay in my lane over here and just create shit that they're just going to steal. So,
Yeah, I mean,
they're just going to steal my intellectual property. But for the people that got 3D printers and know better, like they know that I came up with it. It's not like nobody's going to not know. So, all right. But anyway, let's get back to backpacking, bro. I don't want to take up all your shit going on.
It looks like Missy hopped on. So we got Aaron and Missy both here.
I bet they got hella stories on each other. I'm just gonna say they've been at it a while.
That's what I was kind of thinking. Missy, you got any advice for all the men out here that take their wives backpacking?
One of them is Plan Better. Oh, we got Mr. Jeremiah Stringer in here too.
Stringer.
Jeremiah, how's it going, man?
We've been blessed with the presence.
Cinnamon Jesus.
Usually it's the other way around. Usually I'm watching Jeremiah. So
She said Mr. Aaron said she's gonna get on here and start shit. I mean, how did I not know that?
she can't stand her back to get cold. Me either. My first time backpacking in a hammock, I didn't bring an underquilt at all, and that was miserable.
I wonder how cold those dudes were out there on at the point on Indian Staircase with absolutely nothing.
Oh, they had crazy. Because I know my first night, it was only like 50, and I was like, oh, I'll be fine. 50 degrees. I have a top quilt. I about froze, man.
Yeah, it was a little chilly. It was a little chilly for sure.
I stayed pretty warm. I had 20 degree stuff.
I was fine. I'm talking about just overall the night out. As soon as I got in that hammock, I was done.
I got chilly. That next morning was chilly.
I think I'm gonna go the same route as her there. As I'm gonna grab me a Superior gear there. Just makes sense for me.
Yeah, I mean, they got them on sale right now. I mean, they're really nice. I really like that the Elite one, but $500. I just might.
I thought it was like $7.
No, they're on sale right now for like $5, I think.
Are you talking about the Superior hammock?
Yeah, the Elites.
Yeah, I almost bought one. I almost did. But I'll tell you this for what it's worth. So the regular quilts, not the Elite quilts, but the regular quilts and the regular Starliner or Starliner. It's the
Starlight.
Starlight. There you go, Starlight. 20% off on those two, but the Elites are the regular 10% off. They're not 20. So what I found, the best value that I found was the Starlight with the regular quilt. For the whole setup was like right at $500 for a 15 degree, which I thought was pretty fair. Let's see. Jeremiah has some advice for us in the chat here.
He says, when you take your wife, make sure they're having the bestest of times. Unfortunately, mine has cried on me.
On a lot of trips. No thanks. No thanks to you, Jeremiah. Who was it thanks to?
No doubt.
Was it the trail?
I think I've watched some of them videos, man. I mean, you was brutal, and you just look back and say, "What are you doing? Come on!" And she just keeps going.
Jeremiah, I mean, remember, for every step you take, it's 5 for her.
Yeah, I know.
All right.
Missy's. Yeah, Missy says you gotta get her the sheep palace, aka a hot tent. Man, those are heavy, Missy. You can't take those backpacking. I mean, I guess I could. I mean, they do make backpacking ones, but whew, that's heavy. I'll make her carry it.
It's almost time to bust out that hammock. It's cold enough not to go that far.
Yeah, you ain't gotta go. Man, I like going to Eagle's Nest when it gets cold, when it gets this time of year, because that view out there is just awesome. Jeremiah says it's true love right there. Afternoon, Mike. I know exactly what you mean. I thought she was going to kill me, Jeremiah, but She loves me. That's all I gotta say. She watched the video and had a smile on her face, so that's all I gotta say. She had a good time at least. There's just a moment of unnecessary pain, I guess you'd say.
Looks like Stone Ape Adventures will be hot tinting soon.
Oh yeah, I think that's my next little adventure here. My next little venture.
Yeah, I haven't. I've seen them. They make them for hammocks and stuff, so you can get a hot tent for a hammock.
Really?
Oh yeah, One Tigers makes a hot tent for a hammock that you can hang up like a tarp. Then you just got to buy you a stove.
Some of them are
They're very big. A lot of people get them for the hangs because they go perfect. They fit perfect on the. I think it's the Hive. Is that right, Missy? I think you all got one, don't you? They have them. I think she has one. That's her Sheep Palace, if I'm not mistaken. You can let me know in the comments there, Missy. I see there she says, well, Holla Hammocks, they make a really nice winter tarp that'll go almost all the way to the ground. I think he calls it his extra wide, long winter tarp or something like that.
You know, some of them are pretty light. The hot tents that have the stoves in them, they kind of pack down into a little case, you know, yay big.
Mm-hmm.
But you can get some that are pretty light and compact. In Alabama, I don't know if that's necessary, but up north there, I'm sure it would be pretty necessary for winter backpacking for sure.
Yeah, I've actually looked at like titanium stoves and stuff to hot tent before. But I just don't think I'd enjoy it still because you're just sitting inside the hot tent then.
Bring some cards with you, maybe.
That's a small area to spend with 4 or 5 people. I mean, that's just a tiny area. There we go. She said, yeah, it's the One Tigers cause shack. That's her hot tent. Sorry.
Looks like Stone Ape says 20 pounds. Is that just your hot tent system or your whole setup there?
Damn.
Is that your whole setup with the hot tent, or is that how much your hot tent system? Seeing Aaron has the Tegument. I think the Tegument, the Tegument, it goes with the my mind's going blank. The turtle bug. Yeah, it goes with the
20 pound tent and stove.
That's not counting anything else. Yeah.
Well, you know
I'm gonna say you're only going a couple miles with that, if that.
Yeah, how is that though? I mean, is that middle of the road? I'm really uneducated on the hot tent side of things. I mean, is that decent weight for a hot tent, or is that, you know, high or?
I don't know, 20 pounds is a lot.
I mean, it seems that way, but I don't know what a heavy
true.
one.
You don't have a base to go off of.
Yeah.
I guess we're going from 20 pounds. It's a,
Yeah.
20 pounds. That's a lot. If that's just,
I mean, I'm about driving up to the car.
Yeah. That's a down Indian Creek or Coomer Ridge. You just pull off and camp.
So Aaron said they both fit the turtle bugs. So I don't know. Are those both hot tents? I think they are, Aaron, aren't they? I can't remember. I remember seeing them down there at Hoohang, but. Yeah, see, Missy says to use a winter tarp instead to backpack with. And if you got a really nice winter tarp, like you can get it like, you know, within 6 inches of the ground, and like you're not going to get any air. And some of them, like you can spread them out so wide because they have the internal mods as well. So I mean, I can't remember his name, Brian, Bald Jesus down at the Hoohang. He had one of them. If you go back and watch my Hoohang video, you can see his tarp. I liked it. It had the Starry Night on it. It was really nice. Huge tarp. Like, huge.
That'd be nice.
And I think his tarps are very reasonably priced. And he actually started using something in his at Dutch now uses in his. That's all I got to say.
Yeah. Seems to be a lot of that going around.
Hmm.
But that's the nature of the game. I mean, unless you threw a copyright on it.
He says that he uses the Nortent GAM 4. It's only it's a two-person tent.
Now the Nortent, that's the Norwegian company. That's right along with Amok or whatever.
Okay.
Which are supposed to be fantastic. Which I mean, if they better be if they're Norwegian, because I mean they better know their stuff. Living over there.
See.
That style of tent, tarp, whatever that would be considered. What kind of material do they still use, like a polyester or nylon type ripstop material, or do they use more of canvas type of material? I'm just a little curious.
The hot tents, they use a thicker, almost like on the outside. It's like a coated, I guess you would say. It's coated, but it's still really thick, like the canvas.
Oh, nice. Okay.
Yeah. When I was down at HangCon, I was next to a guy. He had one, and he called it the Doobie Den.
Just, I wonder why he would call it that. Right.
I have no idea, but
yeah,
it had a really funky smell coming out of it at nighttime. That's all I got to say.
It's like somebody ran over a skunk every now and then.
Yep. It's kind of funny. They called him Skunk.
Huh. Yeah.
Okay. Let's get off the topic here. This is my buddy here. It's Grimace, high school. Actually, we've been friends since 7th grade. He's from Cali, but he wants me to take a guy out to do some cliff jumping. I ain't in that type of thing. I told him,
hey, I am. I'll jump right off.
I know you are. There we go. I need to get Cam hooked up with Jason.
Oh, hold up.
It says he said backpacking with Jason got the superior 0 degree. Jeremiah says he's hot tinted before, only car camping though. Your stove dies overnight if you don't wake up to feed it.
That's about like Thanksgiving turkey for me, Jeremiah. If I don't wake up every now and then and check my chips, nobody's going to have a good turkey for Thanksgiving this year. Feels the same way.
I smoke my turkey, so I ain't done it in a few years though.
That's what I do.
I thought we were changing the topic.
Different type of smoking.
There we go. Aaron said he has a much better answer than me. It's an aluminized ripstop nylon material, reflective silver on the inside, and shell color on the outside of your choosing. I think they have like a dark green and they have like a tan one. They're really nice.
Okay.
The Tegamin looks more like your regular hot tent, like literally looks like your regular house style hot tent that hangs across. And the other one, I think it's got a little more to it. But it's a lot bigger. It's a lot more open on the inside.
Nice. Yeah, Jeremiah says we got to email him some turkey. Jeremiah, go ahead and shoot me your email. I'll get it sent right over.
Yeah. Yeah. I'll send him a flat full of turkey.
If you send me your address, I'll send you some turkey, but you have to eat it when it gets there.
Where are you at?
Who, me?
Yeah.
Alabama.
Alabama. Gotcha.
Yeah. Yeah, it'd take a couple of days to get to Kentucky, probably. We'll put some faith in the Postal Service, right?
Oh, man.
Yeah,
It'll get here in 3 weeks.
Nah.
I've ordered something that came from literally, I want to say it was like up in Ohio, Cincinnati, somewhere like that. And they sent it down to Tennessee to come back to Kentucky. Makes a lot of sense. I mean, I would have sent it to Lexington, then to come down to where I'm at.
Yeah, logistics is crazy.
Speaking of,
I mean,
are any of y'all affected by that in Louisville with the UPS? Y'all getting any shipments delayed?
I haven't ordered anything.
I haven't ordered anything, but that's crazy, man.
Yeah, the video of it is insane.
A tragedy for sure.
Yeah.
Jeremiah says, "Ooh."
Ew.
You don't like liquid turkey? That's what it's going to be by the time it gets to you.
It'd be something.
As soon as it gets to the hub there and that get a good whiff of that, that's magically going to come open. I used to work at Popeyes like 2004, 2005, something like that, right? 20 years ago. God, we won't talk about that part. But I used to work at Popeyes, and they had every around like actually right about now, like the first week or so in November, they would do a sample of deep fried turkey of like all the Popeyes Cajun seasonings. Oh,
I bet that was good.
it's the best turkey I ever had in my life. Still,
Oh yeah,
to
I
this
love
day,
Popeyes.
I still think about it.
You can go through. I think you can go through
You can still
You
do
can
it.
get there. You can buy their turkey, can't you?
Yeah,
Can't
you
you?
can still do it. Yeah, you can still go to Popeyes and order a Cajun turkey ready to go, Thanksgiving ready to go. But it's like $150. Well, it used to be. It was like $120 or something like that. But I mean, like I think the day before Thanksgiving, we'd be in there cooking all day, just dropping turkeys. One dude was there specifically to just cook turkeys all day, and people just come by and pick them up because they were on the time to come pick them up. You know, it was their time to come pick their turkey up. It was best turkey I ever ate in my life, hands down. If you can get one of those, you see a Popeye somewhere with some turkey, I recommend you stop in there and grab it.
I've got one here in my hometown.
Yeah, I'll have to look into that for sure.
Delicious. I got
Yeah.
Popeyes all over here, but I haven't seen anything for the turkey lately anyway.
I'll have to see.
But then again,
I'll
I'm
have
not
to
looking at
see.
Popeyes.
That I don't go there very often.
But I think now that it's getting ready to get cold, I'm going to do a little bit of closer to the car camping. You know, take a little bit more luxury stuff. Maybe cook some good stuff. I don't have no more of my my vegetables are all toast outside.
Oh man, you don't need those.
I got
You just need the meat.
yeah. I just got to need some good old protein.
Mm-hmm.
I like veggies too. The old lady hounds me about veggies, so that's why I built her the damn garden. So she leave me alone, and then she doesn't do anything out there.
Huh, sounds like my house.
Man, I'm telling you, man, I'd love to have vegetables. I'll have a nice vegetable garden, dude. I've fenced in a huge area of my yard. I got a huge yard. Well, I fenced in a portion of it with chain link fence, like a regular fenced in area of my yard, just for the vegetable garden, dude. Got in ground, raised beds. I got the hydroponics, got all kinds of stuff, and then I'm the one having to do it all. And then on top of doing everything I'm doing, all my other stuff, and then the different location where I do garage stuff, it's like,
Yeah,
they always want to do stuff, but they never want to put the work in. What?
right. I had mice get to all mine. I planted a bunch of stuff this year, and I put a fence around it, chicken wire, everything, and every bit of it just got eaten up.
Yep, I did the same thing, and I had moles mess mine up. So it's like it's like whatever you don't plan for is what gets you.
Exactly.
I got chickens.
Yeah, that's pretty good.
Yeah. I hate them motherfuckers.
Well, anything from about a foot down is just fair game, but you're going to be pretty good on the insect though. Like you let them chickens run around, you're going to be all right with insect pressure, I guess. Somewhat.
Yeah, I don't have a whole lot of bad insects. I think next year though, I'm gonna take some chicken wire and put over their outside pen so they can't get out. Then they can't get into my garden.
Is it like a stationary spot for them, or do you have like a rolling tractor?
Oh no, it's a stationary.
Got it. As soon as
they stay right there. They've got a covered pen where their coop is, and then it's got a door in their coop where they can come out to the outside part. So I'm gonna, and what they do is they're chickens. I mean, it ain't very hard. Let me fly over this fence and just hop in your yard. And I can't stand it because they get in the garden and tear up my beds and everything else.
Yeah.
I mean, they're just doing what they're bred to do, eat bugs.
Yeah. I live in not a subdivision, but you know what I mean, around other houses and stuff on a street and stuff like that. But I can't have like my city ordinance. I can't have chickens within like 50 feet of somebody else's house. Does that make, you know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
And I don't think any spot, well, I guess maybe on the street side of my yard, I could probably do it and get away with it. But I just think I'm going to wait until I get me a little bit of property somewhere.
Yeah, I live right outside the city limits here. So, and I live in a older subdivision that don't have any laws against it. So, which I've got
No
two right now
HOAs?
that,
Yeah, hell
yeah,
yeah.
I've got two right now that are roosters. So they're not gonna make it. They're gonna go in the crock pot for some chicken and dumplings here in the next
yeah.
month or two.
Nice.
I'm gonna fatten them up real good, and then they're gonna.
Wait, hold
they're
on. You
gonna.
got to stop talking about that. You got chicken up here. You got to quit talking about his brethren.
Hey. You know,
I mean, we're just talking about Popeyes, and he was all for it.
Hey, well, he likes chicken, obviously, too. So,
I'm a cannibal.
hey, most
Hey,
chickens are too.
chickens like chickens.
Yeah, chickens are too.
You know, I've heard if you take your neighbor's eggs and you take them some chicken occasionally, they don't tend to mind you raising them in your backyard.
I do take eggs to my neighbor. I'm not gonna lie.
That's a good point.
When I was getting them, I actually had something. I lost almost all of mine, but two. I lost two hens to what's called. It's when the egg gets egg bound. They got egg bound and died. The egg basically got stuck in them, and then the other one. Then I lost three while I was out on vacation. I got three. Something got in my pen and killed three of them.
Ooh. Ooh.
I'm pretty sure it was a fox because it was trying to drag it. It was trying to drag it back and it got stuck in the fence. It couldn't get it through the fence.
Hmm.
Yeah, Jeremiah he got to see all of that. He came and fed my animals and let my dogs out while he was gone.
Damn. Yeah, yeah. Me and my neighbors, we kind of have a little dispute going on over their dogs. So, it is what it is. That's why I kind of stopped doing my gardening videos. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
My gardening channel is kind of, you're outside and dogs are just constantly barking and trying to dig under the fence and get to, like, it's just like, man, I hope you do get under this fence.
Mm-hmm.
Like,
it's hard to get video when you got dogs barking in the backyard.
Yeah. So I just got to stop that until I just get me some property, and I'll ramp that back up. But that's the dispute with them. They got
Which
a
is
huge
awful.
yard.
There's that crude sense of humor again.
Exactly. How you know?
That crude sense of humor.
What'd you tell him to do with the chickens?
What did I tell him to do with them?
Yep.
Just throw them over the hill.
Yep. Throw them over the hill. He threw them right in the back of his truck. Drove them right home. Threw them in the pot.
Probably. I don't know.
Yeah. It's like, oh,
I mean, he did send me a picture of some chicken fajitas later that week, I think.
Yeah, he said he's got more chickens than he needs. Let me go on and make some fresh chicken here. Y'all ever had fresh turkey? Like killed a turkey and ate it?
I've not fresh, but I've eaten wild turkey.
Well, that's what I mean. Like wild turkey, not like fresh, like a,
Yeah, I've eaten wild turkey before.
Yeah. Okay. I'm gonna say it's different. It's different. A lot tougher. That soft ass turkey butterball you get.
Mm-hmm.
Well, we know butterballs get so tender. So
Aaron's putting that out there. If y'all are looking, he's looking for a breeding pair of giraffes.
Oh, he must be hiring giraffe pussy.
Entry fee.
The Raiders are actually winning.
I hadn't heard from Tim in a while. Is Tim still on, or did he?
It's past his bedtime. He had to go to sleep.
Yeah.
He was up. He was up last night. Or no, it's probably medicine time for him.
Getting ready to set up the tent.
You usually only go for an hour, so.
Yeah, I've been on here for a minute. We had a good time tonight, though, guys.
Just
been a good chat for sure.
Around,
Yeah, that's what this is about. I mean, that's what I wanted.
Yeah, I think
hopefully we can get some more people in here. Keep letting it grow.
Who's your football team, Chicken?
I don't really watch much football. I'm from Alabama.
He's from Alabama and he don't watch
You know,
football.
Oh shit!
Mike,
No,
if
I-
you are
I-
in Mike, if you were in the comment, if you were in here still, buddy, if you went to work, this is Chicken Little. He lives in Alabama. You need to look him up. And now that he said that he don't watch football, you definitely need to find his house and egg it.
I thought for sure it was going to
Yeah.
get Roll Tide.
Yeah, I don't really watch much football. I've never been to Auburn's campus, so there's that. But been
Okay,
to
so you're more Auburn. If you was
Oh,
a football fan,
God.
you're more Auburn. Than
He's
you would be
definitely gonna
Alabama.
he's definitely gonna egg your house now. He's an Alabama fan.
my brother went to Mississippi State, so I kind of have to
I
be a
don't
little
think he
bit.
could hate you anymore. Honestly,
Man. Yeah. I'm
I could be-
sorry.
I don't think he can.
Right?
I thought you two might hit it off, but just don't mention sports. That's all you got to do. Too bad we already have.
Just don't go.
He said
around the woods
air
with it.
fried turkey. I've not done air fried. I've had fried turkey, but not air fried.
How you fitting a whole turkey in an air fryer?
Well, some
Do they make
ovens
them
now,
that
man.
way?
Your the new ovens, you can get an air fryer in them now.
Oh, the big boy, nice ovens. Oh yeah, no, I'm
Yeah.
not there yet, guy.
Yeah,
Still,
I'm not
you
me
see
either.
me? I'm in an unfinished basement, homie. Yeah,
I'm in a
I got no
garage,
air
man.
I ain't got no air frying stoves or ovens. No, not yet. Not yet.
I got an air fryer, but I got one of them dual ones where I can cook my chicken nuggets on one side and my French fries on the other.
Oh yeah. No, I get a little bit of money. I'm getting me one of them Japanese ass spraying toilets.
Oh man,
Oh,
that's what I need right there.
One of them heated seats. Oh yeah.
Got the dryer, dude.
Whisper sweet
Say-
nothings, dude, when you're doing it. Oh man. Hell yeah. That's it.
pretty sure Jeremiah has one of them in every bathroom in his house.
See, now if there's anybody in this community that I would expect to have a bidet, a perfect Japanese bidet with the heated seat and perfect temp splash, it'd be Jeremiah.
Yep.
100%. Him and maybe John Kelly, both of them. The Backpacking Podcast got sponsored by Japanese bidet
Yeah.
toilets.
Yeah, well, they got sponsored today by Mantis, so
Oh,
yesterday.
Oh,
I
yeah.
guess it was yesterday now.
Those are already in production. I would assume Tim's on the ball with that.
We'll have to
Yeah,
reach
there.
out to Konex.
It's the perfect. It's the perfect banana hammock, is what I'm told.
What, chicken?
So we'll have to reach out to Gonex and see if they make some bidet toilets for Jeremiah and JK.
Yeah. No doubt. I 3D printed off those little small bidets that screw onto the little bottle caps or whatever.
Mm-hmm.
It worked okay. It only worked for specific threaded, like the little smaller 16-ounce bottles. It didn't work for like the smart bottle, so I went to
Well,
go do that and got my socks wet. I'm like, "Fuck, damn it."
Have you tried the Kulo Clean?
My reaction would say no.
So, the Kulo Clean is what it's the little pocket bidet like you're talking about that Hilltop Pack sells. But I ordered one just to kind of try it out. I can't get the flow rate. I think the flow rate's too high.
Does that screw on, or is that one of the insert ones?
It's got one. It has seals on it, so it's just
Okay.
insert.
I like those. I think
Yeah.
those work a lot better than the screw-ons because the screw-ons don't hold the water, man. It's just
I'm good.
I'm
good.
I don't think I'm with that either. I tried it and it got my damn socks wet. I'm like, I'm good. I threw mine away.
There's
Well, I did
there's some
see-
videos.
I did see Buckley.
I'm a Wops guy.
Josh had that pack and digging
The packet?
the
packet.
packet. That's what he had.
Yeah,
He had
John
the-
Kelly uses one of those.
It's not bad, really. It's not. He let me use it. It had the little tablets that you get wet. and
Just get wet and it's your.
man.
So I just carry wipes and a thing with me.
Yeah, I just carry a regular thing of wipes. Don't weigh that much. I'm overweight myself. It ain't like I ain't gonna worry about carrying an extra 2 ounces.
Yeah, talking about the pack tabs.
Yeah.
Yeah, those are pretty sweet. I hadn't tried them myself, but
They work. They're pretty
Yeah.
good. They're about the size, a little bit, maybe a little bit. I don't know. Maybe about the same size as a wipe. Not as thick though. Like not as durable as a wipe. But I
Mhm.
think they're made.
It's better than that. Better than that 2-ply that you steal from the trailhead.
Definitely. It's better than Army in it. Sticking your finger through the hole, wiping with your finger, and then wiping it off your finger. Go
Ugh.
Army.
the one square.
Ugh.
The one square trick.
Nope.
Yeah,
I don't know anything about that. Sorry.
no. I think I'd just I'd shit and wipe with my underwear and then toss them, then just free ball it. If I
Yep,
had to
the
go
rest
that
of
route, or sock it if I had to. It just depends. It depends on the environment, honestly. Just what piece of article of clothing I'd come off of.
I ain't gonna lie. I've used leaves. I've used leaves
Yeah,
before.
so have I.
I mean,
But I'm a little older now, dude. My you know, they ain't as normal. Let's just say that. You know what I'm saying? You eat something a little extra spicy, a little something, drink coffee in the morning.
I got a stomach like that, so I already know.
Yep. So, you know.
Have to use a pine cone, man.
Ooh.
Oh no. No.
We ain't plugging it up, dude.
I don't know how we get into, but now we got into the poop like normal.
I don't know
how.
if you've watched. Have y'all watched any of the Backpacking and Blisters podcast?
I've watched a few of their episodes.
They're always going about using a pine cone.
I don't know who they
I think
are.
it's just an inside joke, but
I'm not gonna lie. I watched a video and the dude used 2 sticks. Like he said, I'm gonna use these 2 sticks to wipe with.
it's crazy.
And then he said, then he went to saying, and if I need to, I'll use the bidet.
Who was the guy that was on? I think he was on the Backpacking podcast. I don't know if Jeremiah's still on here or not, but he talked about using a rock. He used a rock and he threw it off the cliff. I don't know.
Imagine getting hit with that rock.
That'd be a shitty day.
It'd be the worst day ever. You're just like, how does this happen to me?
You wake up in the hospital and not only do you smell like shit,
Yeah.
you got a big hospital bill now.
Oh yeah, definitely a shitty situation.
Yeah, I think he called it the poop rock. He just wipe with it and then give it a good toss, and down the mountain it goes.
I ain't gonna lie. I'd much rather just take the moss off the rock.
Yeah, I'd almost scoot like a damn dog across the ground before I did the rock.
Yeah, that just doesn't sound very.
No, and you're not guaranteed to get everything. So good luck.
With the good old dragging around, I don't know if our anatomy really would work.
No, you're gonna have to lift some things up and like definitely maneuver.
I hope you got some grass around.
Seems more difficult than I previously thought about. But
yeah, I think I'm losing the underwear at that point.
Yeah, 100%. If I'm close to the car, I'm losing a sock. That's first option. First option is always the damn sock.
Yeah. If I'm not close to it, it ain't the sock.
Unless it's a darn tough. I'm not wiping my ass with a $25 sock. I just ain't doing it.
So the first thing you do is you ask your hiking partner if he has an extra shirt.
Or you just say, "Hey, bro, let me see that real quick," and you just wipe your ass with it.
Hey, most of them do have their sweat rags. You know, rinse that out.
You wipe your ass with my sweat rag, dude. You better not ever attempt to hand me that sweat rag back.
That reminds me of our Red River Gorge trip with the guy that sat in the poop beside
yeah.
Oh God.
Do you imagine the nuts that it took to come out and say that to everybody? He had no idea about it. Like all the YouTubers, like he had no idea. That was the worst possible scenario for him. It couldn't have got any worse.
And the questions were, why do you need a trash bag?
Why do you need it? Hey man, if we knew why you needed it, we could help you out better. But it's like he wanted to do everything but tell us why he needed it.
I stepped in some shit last night.
I said some shit. It's like, oh my God. Like we all saw it. Like you
afternoon Army Mom.
It's like, wow, what a time. Like he's just one of those people that just instantly has the worst luck when he does things. You know what I mean? Like he said it just kept getting on him. He changed clothes, kept getting on. I'm just leaving.
I would have paid good money for a change of clothes.
You know, it'd be crazy.
Yeah, Aaron there.
With him the whole time.
Oh man. Well, guys,
definitely.
I'm gonna have to get off here. I've got to get in and still get ready for bed and get ready for work in the morning too. It's been a great time on here with you guys talking about poop and serial killers and all this backpacking adventure stuff. You know.
You can pay Rich for that.
You'll have to make a what do you call it? The picture for this live. You'll have to label it serial killers, poop, and family trips.
Cereal. Yeah, there you go.
How in the world we got into this? I have no idea.
Rich sent us down this path. You know, Rich, him and that goofy ass mind, dude. He sent us right down this rabbit hole.
In good old Woodall Trails fashion, we got off trail for sure.
I mean, it should be wood off trails. I know.
No. And me, I'm just
okay.
It, so,
but
see you, Aaron.
See you later, Aaron.
Yep.
See you, Ruben. Y'all come back. Guys, if you're just getting in here, go back and watch it. We had a good little show tonight. It's been a longer episode. It may end up being like this sometimes. And y'all want to let y'all know down there, we got Wild Millennial. He's on YouTube and Instagram. It's Mr. Jason. Then we got Chicken Little Tricks right there. He is on Instagram a lot. He does a few YouTube videos here and there, but he likes Instagram a lot. I watch a lot of his stuff on Instagram.
Instagram, TikTok, YouTube. That's my 3 big ones. So check them out.
But we're going to get going, guys. I'm going to get off here. And you know what? Until we see y'all later, y'all adventures, y'all keep adventuring.
See ya.